This is how you manage your money like the 1%. They don't do anything crazy, it's very simple, and anyone can do starting today. Nobody taught me this while growing up. I learned this from experience and from the internet. And the very first trick is to build an emergency fund. If there's anything to take away from this video, it is this, and you'll be ahead of 56% of Americans. This is money you want to set aside for your future, so that way you can pull quickly in case if anything happens. This is where you want to start storing money under your mattress.
Get in there!
I mean a checking or a savings account. You don't know if someday you lose your job or a random expense pops up. What if I used your bathroom and I destroyed your toilet?
I wouldn't go in there for a couple days or weeks.
Ideally, you want your emergency fund to cover your living expenses for 3 to 6 months. And the very next tip is to track your expenses. You want to know exactly where your money is going in and out of your bank account. Create a system, write it down, or use an online tracking app like mint.com. Please sponsor me. Pro tip, try to use cash less because there's no digital receipt like on a debit or a credit card. Also, tracking your expenses also helps to not overspend money. And this will let you know where to cut back on. And the third next best tip is to live below your means. If I make $30,000 a year, that means I can make $35,000. Wait, if I make $30,000 a year, that means I could only spend $30,000 or less. If I spend any more, I start to fall into debt and owe people money, and it just becomes a complete nightmare. But the trick is to spend way less money than you make. So if I make $30,000, try to spend $25,000 or less. Your future self will thank you. And if you're enjoying this video, drop me a like and that will help me with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks. And fourth, don't buy things you don't need. Don't make impulsive purchases like these. I hardly use them and I'm just not a headphone guy. I'm an earbud guy. And before you buy anything, phone, clothes, new toys, ask yourself, is it something I really need or something I want? Give yourself a couple of days, go outside and go smell some grass and see if it's still something you still want. If it's a yes, go ahead and buy it. And if it's a no, you did yourself a favor. You're welcome. And I also think it's okay to spend money on experiences, concerts, road trips, or events. It's probably more fulfilling and you have these memories for the rest of your life. And since you made it pretty far in the video, why don't you consider subscribing? And the very last tip is to invest. You're gonna have more money than you can imagine and you don't want to leave it in a checking or a savings account. Inflation just eats it up. Try looking into individual stocks like Walmart, Amazon, or Target. Check out index funds, cryptos, or NFTs. Find something you're comfortable and knowledgeable in and just go for it. Try to contribute and max out your Roth IRA, a retirement account. Let compound interest do its thing and you have more money than you can imagine. And if you implement these tricks, I can almost guarantee you that you're on your way to financial freedom and you're gonna manage your money like the 1%. And thank you for watching. Drop me a like and a comment down below and I'll see you next time.
We just gotta grind for that paycheck.